Okay, I just found this insane fact about AI models. Did you know they can literally forget things if they're retrained with new data?
Wait, are you serious? Like they actually overwrite old memories? That's wild. What does that even mean for how we trust their outputs?
Exactly. So it's like when you learn something new in school, but then forget the old stuff because you focus on this shiny new info.
Right. It's almost like we're forcing them to prioritize new learning over what they've learned before. That's kind of a double-edged sword.
Totally. Imagine if you were to relearn everything every time new info came in. How do you grasp the full picture?
Exactly. And think about how this affects the AI's decision-making. If it's forgetting reliable data, it could lead to skewed results.
Oh, wow, that gives me chills. So what we think we understand about their capabilities might just scratch the surface.
For sure. And on top of that, retraining can introduce bias too. What if the new data wasn't diverse enough?
Wow, that's actually kind of scary. So we have to be really cautious about which data sets we use.
Yes. And here's where it gets interesting. There's this whole field focusing on how to keep models anchored to old knowledge.
Anchored? What does that mean? Like they're tied to their past learnings?
Exactly. It's about creating a balance where they can adapt without losing valuable context. That's a fascinating challenge.
That feels super important, especially as these models are integrated into society. Wow, so it's a big ethical question too, huh?
Absolutely. The implications stretch into accountability. If AI makes a mistake due to lost info, who's responsible?
Oh, that's a tricky one. So many layers, right? It's not only about accuracy, but also trust.
Exactly, and that leads us to transparency. If users don't get how data impacts the decisions, how can they trust it?
Right. It's like trying to drive a car without knowing how the engine works. You'd probably be a little hesitant.
Totally. There's just so much complexity behind the scenes. This kind of makes me rethink how I view AI outputs.
Same here. I used to think of them as all-knowing, when really it's a learning journey with risks involved.
That's the piece I was missing. They're not infallible. They're like us, constantly learning and evolving.
Exactly. And if we mishandle their learning process, we might create systems less reliable than we thought.
And that's where the future gets daunting. If we can't figure this out, what's next for AI?
Right. It's like running a race with constant obstacles. So what's the best way forward?
I think it starts with diverse training data and refining how we approach model retraining, even more collaboration in the field.
Yes, that could open so many possibilities for robust models. Imagine what could happen if we get it right.
Oh, for sure. We could enhance accuracy and trust, but it's a balancing act, right?
Definitely. It's like juggling. We can't drop one ball while trying to keep others in the air.
What a great analogy. Balancing all these aspects is crucial, and it's challenging.
And exciting, because when we figure it out, the potential for positive impact is huge.
Absolutely. But here's a thought. Do we even know what happens if models retain too much info?
Good point. Does overfitting become a risk? Too much recall might limit adaptive learning too.
Exactly. So it makes me think the ideal balance might be fluid, always needing adjustments.
So it's like adjusting the sails on a ship. You need to respond to the wind, right?
Yes, continuous monitoring might be the key to navigate the waters of AI development.
Wow, what a journey this is. And it's just the tip of the iceberg. Can't wait to see where it goes.
Same here. But just think, we need to keep asking tough questions and stay curious.
Absolutely. So as we explore this, the question remains, how do we balance learning with accountability?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? I have a feeling we're going to explore this more.
For sure. And it's exciting to think about the solutions we can come up with together.
Yes, let's keep digging into this, because there's so much more to uncover about AI.